Uh-oh. I'm trying to shut this. So, I don't know if anyone is watching this, but I just decided to do this on a whim because I haven't made a video in a while, and I don't know, I just haven't really. I've been doing a lot of painting, and that's about it. Brian, Brian, I think Brian's tired of my attitude has been not great today, so he went outside. Our garage in a box blew away. We went to Mexico because the weather was so crappy, and I guess I'll talk to myself until someone shows up. Hopefully, someone will show up here in a minute. I'll just talk to myself. I was we used to do a lot of karaoke, and now we don't do karaoke anymore since COVID happened. And I miss doing karaoke. Hey, Barbara. You're the first person that I have here. I have a lot of friends that live in Tucson. I have a friend that lives on the River Road. I actually have two friends that live on River Road, really like a couple of miles from each other. And then I used to go to Lake, what's the lake? That's Roosevelt Lake. And we used to have a bunch of friends that had boats, and they had, I think they've all moved on to houseboats now. But if you're watching, if you ever watch, Mark, Tasha, Bob and Kim, Lucinda, there's a lady named Lucinda and Tim that live in Tucson. Lori and Doug that live in Tucson. Yeah, oh, okay, the Desert Museum. Hey, Melissa, what's happening? Yeah, I was freezing to death in here today, and now now it's getting hot in here. I thought I wouldn't get too nervous just because it's like, we do this every Wednesday. I don't know why I would be nervous, but so these plants back here, when we went to Mexico and we went to Rocky Point, when we came back, it had frozen. It had gotten down below freezing inside the trailer. And my little plants back here were like not alive, I guess you could say. They weren't completely dead, but they weren't completely alive either. They're not doing too well. So, but except for one, the Norfolk, it's called a Norfolk something pine, Norfolk pine. Yeah, I was gonna make a video today, and then I was looking at my footage, and it's like a bunch of stuff that I'm not real happy with. But so one development that has happened, there were a bunch of acres of land around our property for sale. And thank you. I'm very hot now. I should probably have my fan close by, but anyway, the acres that were for sale around us have sold. So there's been a lot of activity going on back behind where our big mountain is. It's not our mountain. It's actually half our mountain, but the other side is now, I'm not going to be able to go hiking. I'm not going to go hiking back over there anymore. I can still go up the mountain and down this side, but I probably won't be going over there until I talk to him and say, hey, do you mind if I'm on second thought, I probably won't go hiking around over there at all anymore. But let's see so we went to Mexico. We were gonna take some stuff down to the condo, which is a rental. I wanted to stay, but someone was renting the room, so we had to leave, and I didn't want to come back because it was so nice there. But we forgot the dishes that we were supposed to take the dishes to the condo, and we left them behind. Does anyone have any other questions? Because I'm I'm gonna run out of stuff to say, and then well, according to Brian, I never run out of stuff to say because he says that I don't ever stop talking. Um, Actually, I'm very quiet. I was always very quiet when I was growing up. I think it's probably because we were always told to be seen and not heard, so we just I never really talked much at all. And then my daughter grew up. She was kind of the same way when she was little, where she didn't talk very loud. And let's see, we have 4 people here. So Barbara and Taylor and Melissa, or just Melissa. What what are you guys up to? Anything? Anyone? I'm lost without Brian. I don't know what to do without Brian. So I have been driving him crazy to get the well, not the I keep calling it the well, but it's the pump, the water catchment pumps. So the water catchment is, oh yes, that is very important because I mean, I've pretty much given up gardening. The water catchment is happening, but he has to order a pump and some other stuff that I don't even understand how it works, but I'm trying to learn about it. So when we got home from Mexico, we pull up and the garage in a box is just hanging in shambles, in shreds. The whole roof was ripped apart, everything. So we had to take everything out of there, and the weight cage. Brian picked it up. He would carry it a few feet and then set it back down. And then so he did that all the way around here over to the carport. And I was looking out this window and I saw him go. I was thinking to myself, how's he planning on moving that? And I look out the window and I saw him going by with the big weight cage, and I was like, oh my gosh, is he gonna go all the way with this thing? So he did. And so now the weights and the weight bench and everything are all in the carport, and all the other garbage that was over there, it was pretty much all junk anyway. So we just like transferred it up to the big shed, or some of it just went in the little shed. So now today, all of the tarp and stuff that was over the top of the garage in a box, he's out there in the shed trying to organize all of everything. And so what happened was the garage in a box, over the time that we've had it, just the wind and the sun, yeah, that's what tore it up. It had a rip in it, and then like the whole front of it had ripped out, and then the back of it ripped out. And then when we came back, I think that the snow, what was left of the roof, the snow just collapsed it. And so when we came back, there were trash cans in there, and all of the trash cans were flipped over. And so I guess the snow melted before we got home. So it definitely did, but yesterday when I got up, I went outside and it had rained and it was frost was everywhere. So that was I walked out on the porch and my foot slid and I almost fell down, but because I wasn't expecting ice to be out there. So that was fun. Excuse me. I was born with a runny nose and it's pretty much run all winter long. It'll run until springtime, and then when it's not cold anymore, the allergies will probably take over, and then my nose will continue to run. So the next thing I'm going to try to do is I have a big, giant boulder outside that my friend Nikki and Craig gave me, or not gave me. I'm going to paint it for them, and I'm painting some sort of a desert scene on the side of it. And I've got to figure out how to make it, smooth it out. I'm going to put some like white stuff over the top of it and make it smooth, and then try to paint over that. Since we only have 4 people, I'll probably make this not that long, because I just wanted to test it out, because I've never actually gone live all by myself without Brian's help. Thank you, Barbara. I appreciate that. I want to try to do more of those paintings, and like I'll put them on Etsy, and maybe when I get more stuff on there, maybe somebody will buy them. If not, my creosote is selling. I've got 3 bundles that I'm sending out tomorrow. I lost my train of thought. Oh my gosh, Harry. Hey, Harry, how are you? I was having a great weekend until I came. Well, I was having fun in Mexico, but then we got back, and then it was back to reality. So when we're at our condo in Mexico, it's kind of like I get spoiled, and it was nice and warm, and I walked on the beach, and I walked in the water, I swam, but then to come back and live in the RV, and it's just so cold at night, and it was awesome, but then to come back to reality, it's kind of like you got to readjust again to the coldness. So anyway, there's Brian. Brian, I'm doing it. I'm really doing it, Brian.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. So what happened was I tried 2 other times. I don't know if anybody noticed. I deleted them, but I forgot that you have to go onto Google Chrome and not Safari. And then, so I told Brian, I tried to go live, and then it just did the spinny thing and nothing happened. And he said, well, we're using Google Chrome. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that part. That's important. Are you going to come and say hi or no?
No.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Stuart? Stuart? Nobody knows what that means.
What do you got there?
Harry's on here. Harry Thomas is he does movie reviews, and he also draws really well too. Let's see. Yes, you definitely need to go there. It's there's some parts of it that aren't too pretty, but hey, that's right. So she got it. I was doing, Stuart, what are you doing here? Oh man, I'll be more comfortable one day when I have millions of subscribers. And also, I can see my face is getting redder, and like I'm 55 and I still get zits. It's not right. It's just not fair. Life is not fair. And I got paint on my shirt yesterday. I helped a friend do some painting. Taylor and Melissa say hi, or just Melissa. I'm not sure if Taylor's there
Melissa's
or
on
not.
there.
Melissa's on. I've got like 5 people.
Whoa.
People are filtering in and out. So, my friend, I had a friend, Nikki, who was having why am I saying so much? She was having a bad day. I have to like think, oh, is Nikki gonna get mad if I said she had a bad day? Okay, she was having a bad day, so I was I thought I'd go up there and help her do some painting. So that's what she is painting some stuff for her. They're doing a earth ship garage thing. Their plan is to make an here's Brian. His giant head. his giant head appears. Are you red?
Maybe.
Or is that I think it's this. You're shaking the table again. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Is this where you ate lunch? He made a mess. What is that? Crumbs. It's like crumbs or something.
The bread.
Your bread.
Crumbs.
I can't stop laughing now. Here's oh my god. Do that thing you do where you go like that. Do that one where you, no. When we would go on the boat. A long time ago, we had like 10 boats and spent $1 million on gas and boats and stuff. Boats and hose. I wasn't going to say boats and hose, but now I have to. Yeah, anyway, he used to, when we'd be going along and the wind would make his teeth go like that. And he's really funny. Okay, I'm going to probably get off of here unless okay, I'm gonna take one more question.
Not all at once.
I thought I'd just do a little short one and say, hey, Stuart. Okay, that's another Stuart. Stuart, wait, let me do it. Who gets that one? Laughing is better than crying, but they're very similar. Hey, Brian, what was that? I went to El Paso with my friends and on the way back, I said something really stupid and everyone
have to be more specific.
Everyone was laughing so hard that we had tears. Wait, come here and tell me what.
Was saying he was going to call me as his grandma's cat.
What? Wait, so come again. Say it again.
Taylor's kid.
Oh, the pizza oven is drying. Oh, say. Oh, say. No, come back. Tell me.
No.
Come back.
No.
I said something stupid without thinking, and I don't even remember what it was, but it was really, they thought it was very funny, and I'm like, why is it? I've been calling it a pandemic. There's a pandemic that's happening. I don't like to joke too much about that though, because I know that it's not a laughing matter. But my dad did get my dad, who's 87, finally got the vaccination. So I'm very happy about that. And my stepmom. Yeah, I haven't tried the pizza oven yet because the weather has been so crappy lately. It's either you're out there and I got to make sure I don't say bad words, but your whole face is being blown off, or it's so cold that you can't use your hands. So I did make the pizza oven and I didn't film it because the first one was a failure. And I just decided with this one, I'm going to just see what happens. And if it turns out good, then I'll make another one maybe. Or I'll show me making a pizza in it. So the pizza oven is drying at the moment. What you have to do is make a sand castle. And I was very lazy and I just it's a lot of work. So I didn't sift the sand or anything. So I'm using coarse sand to make um, a sandcastle that's like supposed to be this tall. Well, it kept collapsing, and I finally got like a mixture together and put over the top of that. So you let that dry, then you put the third thing is the cob, which is sand, clay, and straw. So I put all of that on there, and then that is supposed to dry for like 2 weeks. So it's been about a week. I'm gonna start trying to dig the sand out. So once that dries, then I have to dig the sand out, which I'll do. I might go out there and do that after this because I want to check it out. If it collapses, then I'll know it's not gonna work. Okay, so now that Brian's gone, I think I'm gonna say goodbye, y'all. Um, so thank you very much to the 4 people who showed up, 4 or 5 people who showed up to watch. I appreciate you guys, and I'll do this again sometime, and next time I'll schedule it, so maybe I'll get some more people, and or maybe I'll I don't know. But thank you, and we will see y'all later. Bye. Thanks.